Oil rose sharply amid the OPEC Plus final decision on the output hikes. As a result, oil prices tested the highest level since February last year. The negotiations turned out to be rather difficult, but the parties managed to reach a compromise. Russia and Kazakhstan will increase production in February and March. At the same time, Saudi Arabia and a number of other countries will reduce it. Crude producers agreed to cut oil output against the background of the spread of a new strain of coronavirus and the tightening of quarantine measures in Europe. After March, the cartel will gradually increase oil production. The commodity market soared to new highs after the announcement of the decision. Oil bulls pushed Brent above $54 per barrel, but the quote failed to consolidate at this high. WTI oil futures for February even managed to exceed $50 per barrel. Bullish sentiment in the oil market was also bolstered by encouraging data from the U.S. Energy Information Administration. The report showed a decline in U.S. crude supplies last week by 1.6 million barrels. In the first half of the year, Brent is expected to total $55 per barrel. In the second half of the year, it may reach the level of $60. At the beginning of the year, the oil market is seasonally weak. However, analysts doubt that the oil market will suffer large losses this year. Investors are betting on mass vaccination, which should support the demand for oil. Additionally, demand for oil is likely to remain high thanks to the growing risk appetite and the weakening of the US dollar. The US dollar index is gradually sliding to new lows, which is bullish for commodity assets. Today, the Russian ruble was strengthened amid the decision of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies to make bigger output cuts in the next 2 months. As a result, the Russian ruble increased sharply against the US dollar after yesterday's decline. The USD ruble is now trading at 73. However, there have been no reasons for a downward breakout at this strong support level so far. It will become possible only if there are additional fundamental factors. By the end of the session, the Russian ruble may lose ground. Risk appetite has waned today. Meanwhile, the election is held in Georgia. The first results may appear today, although the counting process may take longer. Interim results show that Democrats will definitely get 1 out of 2 seats in the Senate. There are projections that Republicans will lose control of the Senate. Demand for the ruble is likely to weaken in the near future. Markets in Russia will be closed on the Orthodox Christmas Day, therefore many investors will prefer to take profit. That's all for now. We wish you profitable deals. See you on our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.